All right, we are talking about the end of vacation days, or sick days, I should say, or are they all just kind of meshing together? A big discussion topic for our expert today, Julie Bauke, president of the Bauke Group. She is somebody who helps people land their dream job. She's also the author of the book, Stop Peeing on Your Shoes, 7 Mistakes That Screw Up Your Job Search. So Julie, good to see you. You guys, she's in the Turks and Caicos right now, but still joining us to talk about taking sick days. So Julie, are you using sick time or vacation time right now?
I'm just taking days off, whatever you want to label it. I'm just working from anywhere.
Well, work from anywhere is such a goal of so many people, and I've loved to see so many friends of mine who have started to really lean into that. I mean, shoot, friends doing TV shows from anywhere, people working on all kinds of professions from anywhere. So let's talk about what it means then for our sick time. Is sick time still a thing? Is it fair to ask people to work if they're working from home while they are sick?
Sick time in some organizations is still a thing, but what we saw even before COVID was a lot of more progressive organizations went to a time off bank. So they combined sick, vacation, personal days. Before, those all had their separate categories. So they went to, let's smush them all together, and then you take the time off when you need it, regardless of what it's for. And there's so many reasons why that's a brilliant idea. And COVID has just pushed that forward even more. And so more companies are actually considering this approach.
This is really interesting. So let's talk about a scenario where somebody does get COVID. So in the beginning, it was like you're out for 10 days for sure. Let's say, you know, your company only gives 10 days. So then does that mean you don't get any more, vacation the rest of the year?
So it depends on the policy. So what we're seeing, and this is just one more example of that line between home and work blurring to the point that it's eventually just going to be gone. Because if you are working from home, there's no one to decide whether you are sick or not, or sick enough. Where in the past, if you think about it, we had to do we had to master the fake cough, right? Like, oh, you don't sound very sick. So if we just go to this whole practice of treating people like adults and allowing them to manage their time off as long as they're getting their work done, I think it's going to build healthier relationships in all levels of an organization and move us further away from kind of that paternalistic culture that has been around for decades.
Managers everywhere. Did you hear what Julie said? She said treating people like adults.
What a novel concept.
Yeah, I know. What a unique one. Now, okay, I have a bone to pick with my husband because he, in the name of treating people like adults, says we have unlimited vacation time, we have unlimited sick time, doesn't keep track of it, doesn't care. I disagree with that because I know for my type of personality, I would be somebody who then would think, well, I kind of have no days, so I'll just never take any days off. Who's right, Julie?
I am very happy to say it is you. As Americans, we aren't very good at taking time off anyway. So even when we had smaller amounts of vacation time, people would only take about 75% of it. And so we were constantly leaving days on the table because we were so afraid that they'd decide they could live without us, or the work would pile up while we were gone. So some companies went to no limits to your time off. But what companies found was that was worse because people took even less time off, and it's kind of counterintuitive. And so what some companies have gone back to, I know one of the big 4 accounting firms in the country did the unlimited time off, and they say, we want you to take time off. And so they thought they were doing the right thing. Yeah. Well, they found that people were even more hesitant. So they went back to a very generous time off bank. So on the surface, it sounds awesome. But in practice, people like to know what they have because they feel safer taking it.
Yes.
Now there's always people that take advantage, and that's just life. But you've got to deal with the people who take advantage of it instead of punishing everybody else.
Because I think that could breed resentment among the employees too. If you're having unlimited, and so one person's saying, it's unlimited, I'm off every Friday, I don't know about y'all, then the others feel hurt by it or feel resentful toward that employee when they're just kind of following this unlimited policy, and then that doesn't create a great work culture.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's because this work and home life is blurred. You could be kind of sick. Like when I had Omicron, I just had a head cold. For me, it was mild. And so it didn't stop me from doing what I had to do all day. But if there's somebody else who got super sick, either COVID or something else, they cannot even get out of their horizontal position during the day. It makes sense that they can't work. And so you've got to trust your people to get their work done.
Right, because also if you have Omicron, your kids aren't, if you're a parent, male or female, your kids can't go to school, right? So
yeah.
if they're young, I mean, to ask somebody to be sick and work and manage their children who are probably also now sick, that's a lot to ask.
It is. And I think this gets to, what are your productivity measures? How do you know if employee A, employee B, employee C are getting their work done? You know, back in the day, it was because I can see them sitting at their desk. Well, that doesn't mean a darn thing, as we've learned. So, you know, and now people are at home, we can't see them, even though there's a move towards some digital surveillance kind of stuff, which we could talk about another time.
Oh, yes.
You've got to, what if you just laid your expectations out to your people and said, here's what success in this job looks like. Here's how we're going to measure it, so that we both know if the work's getting done. And then I just get out of your way and let you do the work how you want to, where you want to, when you want to, within reason. I mean, it doesn't make sense to have somebody working all night.
Right. Then she literally gets out of our way and goes to Turks and Caicos. Julie Bauke, you are incredible. I think you just have some really thought-forward approaches, heart-forward approaches that will work for a lot of people. I definitely want to have another discussion about the home surveillance situation. She is president of the Bauke Group. They also have a great resource, you guys, for free. They have a free online on-demand webinar, 5 Steps to Your Dream Career. So if you're kind of looking at a switch, you can find them at the Bauke Group.
I would love to hear her break down and describe in general terms, and I'm sure there is such a structure, of the types of people who you generally come in contact with at work, because as she was talking, you and I both know that person, not here, in our environment, we all know that person who's always frantically busy and always writing stuff down and always seems to have a lot going on, but they don't accomplish much. But they look really busy. Yeah. And then you have people who with such great ease just get it done.
And make no...
when you least expect it. Yeah, like...
just like, oh yeah, it's done.
Yeah, like they're very different types of people in the workplace.
Yeah, and then the person that uses all the vacation time. Or, you know,
listen, I'm never one to sit around and talk about, you know, I have 5 weeks I never used. Yeah. You earn it, you use it, right? That's how I've always been.